I always see this. Common mistakes. I drive down this road on the way in here to work when I'm coaching, and 99% of golfers are set up like this with driver. They do this wrong move with their arms in the golf swing. Why? Well, every time I see this, I'm driving down the road, we're in here, arms are like this, all we can get is this great big, dirty, weak shot. So by the end of this video, we're going to tell you exactly how you can get in there, rock up to this golf ball and be confident that you're going to start to send it down the middle. That was really nice actually. More often than not. How good would that be that you stand on this tee next time you're out and you send one down the middle? Welcome to a brand new Daily Tips. Now, I've got this on here and it's simply just so you can see and understand what I'm meaning here of how this is really affecting what your arms are doing. So let's just go back to that starting point of where those arms are, where we don't want them to be. So we're stood in there, ball goes up in our stance, so we try and get close to that ball. Now look how my right arm as a right-handed golfer is significantly over my left. Now, anytime it's like this, what is this going to encourage? It's going to make it super hard for you then to attack one from the inside, right? It's going to make it almost nigh on impossible. So I'm going to use a simple routine that you can do on the range. So if you're going bashing some balls this weekend, or you had a bad driving weekend, which most of us probably have, or you're someone that's just wanting to add a few yards, this is what I want you to do at the range. And then at the end of the video, we'll show you how you can take this exactly to the golf course. Now, if you are enjoying this at any point, I'd appreciate if you could share this with a fellow golfer. It'd really help me. It helps the channel grow. Let's get into it. So just look how this makes sense. Okay, so what we're really wanting to feel is this. Can we get, with driver, our right arm feeling a little bit lower than our left to allow us to swing a little bit more this way into the golf ball? How many times you set up to it wrong and you have to compensate? Remember I said I see it all the time. So a nice simple way of getting that is this. So I'm just getting rid of this now. Stand to that golf ball, put your left hand on the club, and we're just making sure that our feet, hips and knees are all parallel. What I want you to do is I want you to feel like you're going to go and grab your card from your back pocket. You're going to bring it forwards and then you're going to put it in going underneath. Now look how this helps me get my right arm lower than my left. So that would be higher. This would be lower. Now the really good thing about this is I feel from this position right now is I can fold it easier on the way back, I can thread it easier on the way down, and really feel as I can start to release it out and to the right. So the routine on the driving range I want you to use is this. So we're in here, we've got our driver, we're nicely warmed up. Place an obstacle in front. This could be a basket, this could actually just be a golf ball or an alignment stick in the ground, along the ground, just something to really encourage you to get a little bit more into out with that path. That's something we're all searching for, right? So we're in. I want you to really feel as you're going to get releasing up the right wing in this direction, okay? So many of us are this way, so we have to feel like we're training the opposite. It might look a little bit extreme, but I really want you to think about this and do this. So we're in this way, just put what you feel as your 7-iron rhythm on the drill, and it really gets that feeling of hitting it up that right wing. From this arm setup, you're allowing it to fold, drive, release, as opposed to work in this direction. Few waggles, trust it. Wowzers. Now that takes some trust for me to do it. So you can imagine what trust it takes you to do this. Really, really exaggerate it. You've got to think what impact being like this has on this. This has on this, okay? It's allowing your arms to swing into out in front of our body, not across our body in this direction. So I said, what routine can we all use when we're going out on the golf course? Well, we need another ball for that. Oof, Pro V. Better hit a good one. How many of us think that actually? I've also got a good question here. How many of you, right, you're on maybe holiday golf, or you're going playing a golf course you never played before, you got some brand new balls, you got them stocked up for the game, you get to a hole that is full of water and you go, I'm just going to get an old ball out for this hole. Come on, let's own up, let's get in those comments that how many of you do that. So the range drill, taking it to the course, how do we do it? Well, there's nothing more simple than actually a bit of this. So how I pitch this on the golf course is, I've got maybe a leaf in front of me or a divot in front of me, roughly around this area here. Okay, so I'm imagining a little bit of a leaf, or I've got a bit of an impression on the ground, which is replacing my smash bag, which is replacing my basket, a bit of a visual. I'd have my 2 practice swings, really getting a feeling of that releasing up the right wing, and do them slowly. There is no point on this planet of you doing that, giving it, hit it hard, come on. No point. Do it slowly, get a feeling. Now we can walk in. I'm already picturing where it was. Club down. Build my stance just with your left hand on to begin with. Back pocket, in, waggle over it. This is what we're trying to feel. Now we can move into it. And boom, one. High draw, baby. Down the middle. Well, not technically a high draw, but a nice high straight. We take that, right? From going to being in a slicer position to a straight position is so much better for your golf game. So there you go. That is today's daily tip. Something you can take, go and practice the range. If your driving has been horrific, go and practice this now. Don't forget, we've got a PDF guide that was attached to every single one of these videos. The link to that is down below. And we've got some links smash back if you want to have a look at them too. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the same time, when, well, changing your game.